Yo, welcome back. This is the Kickoff FC show. This is your boy, Ride 2012, and that's your boy.
I'm Roomba.
You already know, man. All things Manchester United is what we talk about around
100%.
here. Everything. Y'all see this?
Big side.
Big side. That's
Big
what we're
number
talking
one.
about. And right now, we thriving in the EPL, and it looks like the top of the division is looking quite open. Again, I'm not saying we're title contenders.
A
I'm
lot
not
of
going to jump
fumbling
there.
happening, you know?
But clubs are going to drop points, and this is an opportunity for us. And once again, like I always say, every time Man U is given an opportunity to bridge that gap and to really put some pressure on them boys, we fumble the bag.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Every time. We had the opportunity against Leeds a couple weeks back when we drew with them 2-2. Imagine if we won that game, where we'd be at right now. Imagine what that would look like for Arsenal, even though they got games in hand. But still, they got games in hand, and it's still just mentally seeing yourself on top of the table or mentally putting that pressure on them like,
Easy.
we focused.
Is what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Well focused going up against Leicester coming up.
Exactly. So this is an opportunity. Fair enough. Leicester is playing good in the past couple weeks. They upset City recently. They're striving. I can't believe Brendan Rodgers got them boys playing ball again now that they got back some people from injury. But
Yes.
even Ignacio is scoring goals. I'm like,
Right. He's definitely a danger man to look out for sure.
so I'm like, listen, we're going to have to drop a dime on them. Yeah, Leicester, you had a good run. But listen, this is Man U. This ain't City. You know, we going to put it on this weekend. And I believe it's going to be a scrappy game. It's going to be a hard-fought game. Not only that, but they're going to be fresh, right? They're coming off nothing. We're going to be coming off a hard-fought game against
Midweek,
Barcelona.
right.
Midweek. Then we got to prepare to play again this weekend. And that's without any Casemiro. This weekend.
And we have to make sure that we put out a solid outing against Leicester. Close the game out early so that we can ease the stress. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of games still coming up after this one. We play Barcelona again on the flip side.
Then we got
at Old
Newcastle.
Trafford. So you know we cannot afford to drop points against Leicester, even though the coach might want to play like a softer team, give some of the bench players coming through the academy some game. But we cannot afford to drop points, even though top four may be secure from this point forward.
Secure. I wouldn't say all of that, but I don't know if the top four is secure for us, but I mean, we're in a really good position to secure top four, but I wouldn't say it's already been secure. Lots of games are left, but as long as the man on fire, he's on fire. Rashford keep playing like how he playing, I think we can confidently say we're going to lock up top four. But we can't sleep on that, because not only can we lock up top four, but we can put pressure on them boys that are above us, ahead of us. So we can keep striving, keep playing hard. It starts with Leicester. First half, we got to come out, play hard, start the game active. We've been starting slow and then have to do some stuff in the second half to try to bounce back. I don't want to see that no more. Let's come out active, pressing the ball, attacking, getting an early goal. When was the last time we scored in the first half? Because the last two Leeds games, we scored in the second half.
The last time we did that is when Bruno is on his A game. If you notice, every time we start slow, they shut down Bruno early, and he may lose a pass in the midfield or lose a ball in our half, and they score off of. That's what happened in the Leeds game. So if Bruno gets it going early and not losing the ball in his own half, then the team can propel from there. Yeah. So the engine is really Bruno and his passes from within his own half.
Yeah. So here's my take on that, right? Yes, you're right, and I agree with you. But I think what Bruno is adjusting to is not having Casemiro and Eriksen around. Because those two guys helped him a lot to have the freedom that he had
Most
before.
definitely.
So He could be. No, where's the creative? Because even in the Leeds game, when I'm watching the game, and I'm like, the first half, there was no creativity. There was no crosses in for Weghorst either. We already explained that. He ain't getting no cross in there.
No breakdowns, no nothing.
Nothing. It's like we're just waiting to get Rashford out on the wing or in the middle in space on a counter attack. Rashford get it, and that speed that Rashford get, he just takes off, striking fear in the defenders and making something of the run. And that's what we're looking for. But outside of that, I see no creativity coming from the midfield. I don't see anything from Fred.
Who?
No, Sabit says adjusting, so I don't expect too much from him just yet. So, but against Leicester, we're going to need some creativity coming from the middle. And that creativity is going to have to channel through Bruno.
Right.
Going back to your point,
100%.
It has to come from Bruno. But in order for it to come from Bruno, we're going to need a solid game from Sabitzer. And damn, why get
Harry Maguire?
We're gonna need a solid game from Fred.
Who?
So, let's see what happens. But I fully expect us to win that game. We gotta stump Leicester. They're on a high right now, but we can bring them back down.
Boys trying to fight off freaking relegation.
They're moving. They're moving, but we need to put them back in the relegation conversation right quick. Because right now we trying to be in the championship conversation, and we need to put them back in the relegation conversation. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do. My score prediction against Leicester City, I know it's a super early prediction, but I'm going to go with a 2-1 game. Man on fire getting a goal. And dare I say, Anthony.
All right. That's not a bad prediction. I'm going to go with the 3-0.
What?
We need to stamp our clasp on them boys there. Show them where they belong in the league and where we are at in the league. You feel me?
3-0.
We need to run over them. This game needs to be an afterthought.
3-0.
Because we have Barcelona for take care at Old Trafford. And then we have the cup against Newcastle. So this Leicester game needs to be an afterthought. Win with the bench players closing out the last 20 minutes. Everybody getting their rest in. You know what I'm saying? That's my predictions.
3-0.
Yes, sir.
See,
Nilled up. Nilled up
yours,
for that boy.
And you're sticking by it.
Yes.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I mean it.
Clean sheet.
Clean sheet for the hair.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? With a few saves from Madison and the boys. But you don't know. 3-0.
Harry Maguire.
He's going to start it out. Watch what happens. Watch what happens.
He's going to have to start. Because they're going to need somebody midweek against Barcelona. And you can't have everybody play. So Harry Maguire is going to have to play. And he's going to get a lot of minutes for...
Yep.
A lot of minutes for...
He's going to shut the shop.
Fred.
Who?
We're going to play 5 at the back.
Where is McTominay? Someone speak of it.
He's on the way out. He's packing his things.
I think he's probably injured. You know, he probably picked up a knock or something.
That's what we're going to say. He's going to show up on the
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
With a red plus beside him. He's in street clothes.
Street clothes? Yo, anyway, listen. That's our prediction. Let us know what your predictions will be. We're excited to watch the matches. We're going to have our recap show afterwards. You already know. This is your boy, Right 2012, and that's your boy.
Don Rumba.
Thanks for watching, y'all. We appreciate y'all.